Welcome to a new video from English Plus Podcast. Today, we're diving into the superpowers that can make life smoother, easier, and definitely more interesting. Today, we're tackling one of the most essential skills out there, communication. Think about it. How many misunderstandings could be avoided if we all just communicated a little better? And I'm not talking about the robotic, please hold kind of communication. I mean real human connection. In this video, we'll look at the 4 key elements of communication: listening, speaking, writing, and nonverbal cues. Trust me, there's more to it than just hearing words and spitting them back out. So let's jump right in. Let's start with listening. Sounds easy, right? But here's the thing. Most of us only listen so we can respond. Real listening is a bit like detective work. It's about catching the hidden meaning, the emotions, and even what's not being said. Imagine listening to someone the way you'd listen to your favorite song, paying attention to every beat and nuance. And there's one trick here. Try active listening. This means nodding, making eye contact, and resisting the urge to jump in with your own story. It's tougher than it sounds, but super rewarding. So next time, focus on just listening all the way to the end before you respond. You might be surprised by how much more you can actually hear. So that was about listening. What about speaking? Well, this one seems simple. Open your mouth, words come out, right? Well, effective speaking is a little more than just making noise, my friends. It's about making sure what you say actually lands. But first, clarity. Don't leave people guessing. Now picture this. You're giving directions and you say, just go there by the thing. Helpful? Well, not at all. Be direct, be clear, and don't be afraid to pause. Pauses can actually make what you're saying more impactful and make it engaging. Think of it as storytelling, even if you're just explaining why you're late. Add a bit of energy and enthusiasm to what you say. It goes a long way. And remember, less is more. When you talk, trim down those filler words like, like, and your words will pack a real punch. I know it's not easy, but with practice, everything is possible. And that was about speaking. Well, what about writing? Well, you don't need to be a novelist or Shakespeare to be a good writer. Everyday writing is about getting to the point without putting people to sleep halfway through. Clarity, once again, is your best friend. Think of writing like sending a message in a bottle across the ocean. You want it to stand out in the reader's inbox. Start with your main idea and keep it simple. And tone matters. Too formal and you sound like a robot. Too casual and it's like a text to your best friend. Match your tone to your reader. And don't forget the golden rule. Edit. And when you finish editing, then edit again. Give it a polish to trim the fluff and keep it engaging. A little humor, a friendly line, you can add that because that makes all the difference. But again, remember who you're writing to and make sure your tone matches the person you're sending your message to. And let's talk about nonverbal communication as well, because that's an essential part of communication. Well, sometimes it's not what you say, but how you say it, with your eyes, your posture, and your expressions. Eye contact is like a handshake for your face. Too little, and you seem disinterested. Too much, and well, that can get intense. Find that sweet spot. And posture, an open posture shows engagement, while crossed arms say, I'd rather be anywhere else. Even a simple smile or nod can completely shift the tone of a conversation. Your body language speaks volumes, so make sure it's saying the right things. All right, we've got the theory down. Now let's see how this works in real life. Picture yourself in a team meeting, and someone's pitching an idea that's, let's just say, out there. This is where active listening comes in. Focus on what they're saying instead of mentally listing your grocery items. Maybe there's a hidden gem in there. Or imagine giving a presentation and feeling those nerves kick in. Here's where the power of the pause shines. Slow down, take a breath, and speak one clear sentence at a time. And if you're sending an important email, draft it and step away. Then come back for a quick edit. It's amazing how a little trim here and there can make your message so much stronger. And with that, my friends, that's a wrap on communication skills. I know it's brief and there's a lot more to be said about this, but this was meant just as a quick introduction to communication skills. Remember to listen with purpose, speak clearly, write effectively, and let your body language do some of the talking. These might seem like small adjustments, but together they can totally transform your interactions. So remember, my friends, communication isn't about perfection. It is about connecting, understanding, and maybe even having a little fun along the way. So as you go about your day, try out some of these tips. Just a small change can make a huge difference. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out more on EnglishPlusPodcast.com, where there's a whole world of resources waiting for you. Until next time, keep honing those communication skills, and remember, never stop learning with English Plus Podcast.